I'm waiting for it to go. Ah, there we go. There we go. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Mean Green Podcast with your host, Now Frazier and my man, Mr. Reggie Barnes. How you doing today, Mr. Reggie? Long time, Mr.
I'm,
Reggie. Long time.
I'm doing fine, man. I'm feeling good.
Okay.
That I made it home safely after the Eagles game today. I went down there tonight.
There
Um,
you go.
it was a good game, but the coaching sucked, man. I really sucked. So
Yeah.
let's go, man. Let's get right into this here, man, because it's a lot to talk about. Not only about the night game, about the past couple of games.
Right.
We've been missing in action, so we got a lot of making up to do with our fans. And
Absolutely.
I'm
Absolutely.
going to say this one more time for us both. I believe we apologize
Absolutely.
for the negligence of not being on air as much as we should be. But life is life, and we both are hardworking men, and we got things we have to take care outside of YouTube. But this
Right.
is our passion. I know it's his. I know it's mine, and we got to do a little bit more better. But first thing first, household first. So that's what that goes with that. But let's get back to football, man. Hit that like button first and foremost. Subscribe and give us your comments. Join us. Jump in.
Please. Yep.
Tell a friend about No Cut Podcast, No Cut Sport Podcast, and Better Yourself Media and Sports. Come join us on our own platforms, but the team at the same time. So go give him some support over there on his channel, man. But
Absolutely.
let's talk about this Eagles game today with the Jaguars, man. What's your take on the game? I'm gonna let you go first, man, because I might not stop talking. Hey,
Well,
man,
man,
I might
first and
not stop
foremost,
talking. And I
first
was
and
down
for
there sitting
yeah,
going
you
through
you
that.
got a first hand
Yeah, give me your
experience.
take
You
from
got
the
a
top.
first hand experience. So, but yeah, nah, just my take. First and foremost is
And I can't hear you.
you can't hear
What
me.
you do?
Hello, can you hear me now?
I I cannot hear you. Can you hear
Wait,
me?
yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
I
you.
cannot hear you.
All right, hold on. Let me see something. Can you hear me now?
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know what
see.
you done.
All right, hold on, hold on.
It was good and chirp. There you go. You can go out and come back in. Oh man.
Can you hear me?
Nope. Wait a minute.
Um, hello.
Give me give me 1 second.
All right,
Let me try this.
we do apologize, y'all, for the technical difficulties. It's always something when we get on here. You got me, Mr. Reggie?
Yeah. I mean,
Hello.
yeah, go ahead. I can hear you.
You can hear me? All
Yes.
right. But my take, first and foremost, the first thing I wanted to address with the team was that we scored in the first quarter, man. Something we weren't able to do since the beginning of the season. Um, I know they, I know we got that field goal against the Bengals. I think that was the second quarter, if I'm not mistaken. But it's good to see that the guys got that monkey off their back and got that some points on the board. But overall, man, I thought the game was going pretty smooth just to that fourth quarter, man, with the play calling from Nick Sirianni. But other than that, they're just building on what they've been building on. I know you said we ain't been here these last couple of weeks. It just seems to be like week to week. They're starting to build on what they've been able to do since the bye week. So liking what I'm seeing, but I think some negligence with the coaching, especially from the head coach, is going to. I don't know, man. It's going because this shouldn't even have been a game tonight. To be honest with you, like this should have been it should have been another blowout. But I just feel like that negligence of the coach is
For
the
real.
reason why this game was so close and we almost lost. So, but
Yeah.
what was your take though, Mr. Reggie? Because I know you were there, so
Hey
you
man.
got the
Hey, I'm telling you, man. This is one of the worst coach games I've seen, man.
hmm
It really was, man. I mean, I know a lot of people have a lot of different takes on the fact that um they went for the 2 points. I didn't see no need for it. We was up 22-0.
right.
What was the purpose of going for the 2 points? Just because they jumped off sides, kick
hmm
that point, get the 1 point. That gives us three score lead right there. Then they
hmm
wind up doing it again, and we got stopped both times. So now puts me in the mindset for the rest of the league to look at us now and say, well, it can be stopped now.
Right.
If the Jacksonville Jaguars can do it, then why can't we? So
Right.
now it's going to put the other teams in the league on notice on whatever the Jacksonville did tonight. They're going to look at the tape. They're going to look at the film, obviously, and see what was different about what they did and they didn't do or what they can do to stop us. So now that's going to bring more pressure on the coaching staff making decisions to go for it now because of that. I believe. Now that's my personal assumption. But you know, other than that, man, Saquon is Saquon. The little fumble he had, that was just one of those deals where nobody touched him. So still alive. And like I said, the touchdown run he had was beautiful. He ran right in my lap on that one, basically, practically. Jalen ran touchdown run. He ran practically in my lap too. So them 2 touchdowns I was right there for in my face, and that was a beautiful thing to see. The other thing I want to talk about was the defensive play of Davis. Gave us a little bit more than what he normally done. But the guy on the defense to me again is Zach Brown. Zach Brown was all over the place again, making tackles. Zach Brown was in the backfield. Zach Brown was down the field, covering down the field. Zach Brown had a hell of a game tonight.
Hell of a game.
If Nick don't do anything else, he has to re-sign this kid.
Right.
This young man has to be re-signed ASAP. It shouldn't be a question, a doubt, or thought about this young man's ability in this offense. I mean, in this defensive scheme that Vic Fangio is running. That he should be a part of this here going forward. The person I want to give some kudos to is Isaiah Rodgers. Isaiah Rodgers stepped up. He played a good game in my eyesight from what I saw. Like I said, I was live to see it. I kept my eyes on certain players at certain times of the game. Cooper, I believe, not Cooper DeJean, Reed Blankenship. He played tonight. He was very effective. He was in the backfield a lot, made a lot of good on one-on-one tackles. So I like what I see with him. Josh Sweat, he came tonight. He had 2 sacks. He played very well. He was in the backfield a couple of different times to the quarterback. So there's a lot of good things that came out of this game outside on the defensive side and on the offensive side with Saquon Barkley. And then you got skinny Batman went cuckoo on me.
Went crazy once again.
Because of the fact, and this is my personal assumption again, people. He had no choice. AJ wasn't in the game.
Right.
So when AJ's gone, next man up is number 1 guy is Devontae Smith. And he showed up and showed out. He is the truth, man. The guy, the catches that he made tonight was unbelievable catches. The one he caught in the back of the end zone, that was outstanding. Handball coordination, man. It was a great play, great thing to see, man. But my bad part about this here night was the coaching. Sirianni, I know a lot of people want to say Nick Sirianni. I'm going to say Nick Sirianni, but Kellen Moore got to take some of the blame too. And I can't really put my finger on exactly who it is that's making these decisions. So they both got to take the blame. That's the way I look at it.
Right.
But most of the people want to say it is Nick Sirianni. So because he's the head coach. But at the end of the day, we actually don't really know who's making the final say so on the calls that's coming out on the field. They running Jalen too much. Again, to me, I think they run too much. Certain situations when he did run, when he picked up those yards that he did pick up, was necessary, was okay. What's up,
Doomsday?
I think that was necessary, but that couple of times when they called the quarterback sneak was necessary. He got popped on one good play too. I mean, he got real gingerly. I mean, so we can't afford to lose Jalen.
No, not at all.
We lose Jalen, they might as well cancel the season for us.
Yeah.
I believe the backup that we have, I only got faith in one.
You already know. You already know.
Right. Yeah. So and it's not the Pittsburgh kid. Yeah, it's not him. So, but yeah, man, go ahead, man. I gave you what my thought was. I think Brandon.
You got any more for me? You got any more?
I think Brandon Graham, man. He missed tackles tonight.
Yeah, he missed a big one.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Yeah, missed a big one for that. I think it was the run play or something like that. Missed a big one. So
yeah. So I mean, but hey,
I says
at the end of the day,
go ahead, Mr. Reggie.
I said at the end of the day, it is what it is. A win's a win.
Mm-hmm.
But I really seriously think that Howie and Laurie need to sit down and really think this coaching situation over, or
absolutely
really them two guys more and Sirianni and figure out who's going to be making these calls. If they let Nick make the call, then they need to bring in Sirianni. I mean, or more.
Yeah.
If Moore's not in complete control like Vic Fangio is, then what y'all bring him here for?
Right.
I understand Nick's the head coach, but he's not a play caller.
Right.
He's proven this to us on several occasions in the past. We all know this. Fan base around the world knows that Nick Sirianni is not a play calling head coach. He got the staff under his regime right at this time, and I'm saying the staff, Kelly Moore, to let the man go ahead and do his job.
Right.
He got a tendency to want to put his fingerprint on things.
On everything.
And the night he stunk up the joint. I'm gonna say him because that's the way I feel. He had a lot of input on them going for them 2 points. I know for a fact he had a lot of emphasis on that.
Oh,
when he should have just took the 1 point, and because he messed up the rhythm to me. Excuse me if I'm babbling, but
go ahead.
To me, when he did them 2 points and they didn't get him, just go in, get the extra point, and let's go. I mean, we up 22, nothing. Okay, keep the rhythm of the game going. But that was, to me, it was unnecessary. I didn't see no need. at that time for it.
Right.
We were nowhere near close to us. So what are you going for 2 points for?
Right.
What was it going? Right. I don't know, man. Oz, thanks for joining us, Oz, man. I appreciate you joining us, man. This is my best friend now over here from No Cut Podcast. I'm Bet on Yourself Media Sports, man. Thanks for joining us, man. Tell your friends about both of us. Come join us on any occasion. We're gonna pick it up here, man. But give us your intake on what y'all thought about the game tonight. Give me the good, the bad, and the ugly. Nick needs to grow up. He said, "Grow up."
Yeah, he said, "Grow up."
He can't grow no more. He ain't jacking the team stuff.
He a fully grown adult, man. I don't think we gonna get too much more out of this, man.
More we can get out of him, man.
I don't think you can squeeze too much more out of this, man. Man, and I'm trying my hardest because like there's a reason why I don't go live for the games is because I know how I get when I'm watching. Like if I don't went live for this game, I'd have been cussing, throwing like man, and then when the Kobe Dean, I gotta say, when the Kobe Dean caught the interception, tears just trickled from my eyes, man, because I just felt like we were so close to giving that game away.
What game away?
Pretty much. Because my thing is this: you can't keep putting your defense, especially your defense that's been going out there, like I said, or like we was talking about. What 0-22? Third quarter they come out, they scored, but they still down. And then a couple mistakes with the fumble from Saquon, he running back, whatever the case may be for the touchdown. I understand all that, but like you said, they keep continuously going for it. Now I don't know if this is trying to prove a point to Doug Peterson, for whatever the case may be, because he's coming in, they honoring Shady and stuff like that. But he brought a Super Bowl to the city. You know what I'm saying? The city got a different type of love for him and things like that. I just felt like he was trying to go out there and try to outclass him. The team, you was already doing well, and he just threw, like you say, he has to put his handprints on everything. And I don't know exactly where you were at sitting on the field, but if you were on the Eagles side, right, when they had called, was it that first tush push when they went for it twice?
Yeah, I was on the Jaguars side, right
Okay,
there at in the end zone, right there,
right there in the end. So
on the
okay,
corner of the end zone, right there, like between the one and the
uh-huh.
back of the end zone.
Oh, okay. So in the corner right there, like that little
Right
corner.
there, I can see the whole field,
Oh,
everything.
okay. So let me ask you this. So because I know on TV they showed this. They had showed because I think Nick had thought that Jalen had got it that second time they went for it on that touch push, right? And him and Kellen Moore had started. I think that's the play I'm talking about. Him and Kellen Moore had started celebrating, and they had caught it back. And I just felt like I'm like, all right. And then he had went for it again, and I'm like, and they didn't get it. So I'm like, all right, you know. And then you see they try to do different things where they try to do the touch push and they try to do a reverse, like I guess some type of trick play
Yeah,
off the touch push that didn't work. So it was just like I'm like, what are you trying to prove here? Like, are you trying to outclass the man, whatever the case may be, because you were already up so many points to be trying to impose your will? The only thing to me, the only thing that was going to impose your will was just to keep taking those points. If you'd have just kept putting points on the board, even if it was empty possessions, you
right.
putting points on the board, simple
Right.
and plain. You be up 12, whatever, however many points it would be, you be up so many more points, not putting your defense back on the field and put them in bad positions for the Kobe Dean to make that play to seal the game. So I just
And,
don't
and
understand it.
this is what he said. Rodgers need to get a
His
contract.
contract extended and honestly traded away Slay for a bag of chips. I don't see him being healthy all season. Um, I
Um,
mean, I
go
put it
ahead.
to you. All right, my fault. I put it to you like this, Oz, because I had said I don't know how long you've been in been around, but I had said earlier in the season that I thought about trading Slay, but I'm kind of glad that we did keep Slay, for the simple fact that we got those younger guys here. I feel like he got the knowledge to give to those guys, but at the same time, I understand what you're saying because another reason why I won this trade Slay, and it was no disrespect to him, but the age. How much longer can he play at an elite level or a high level at 33, 34 years old? I'm 31 and my knees hurt, bro. So he you know what I'm saying? So how long can he do that? And he's been showing us week to week. And he might be playing through an injury. I heard somebody say that. I don't know, but that age is playing a major factor right now. So and Isaiah's been doing pretty well, I'll give him that, but just want to see more from him. Maybe, he play next week because Slay knock. I think they said maybe a few weeks or something like that he'll be out. So
Right. Right.
yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what Isaiah does, but I like him in there so far these last couple of weeks, man, since the bye. So when he does come in, what about you, Mr. Reggie? How you feeling about that?
I think Slay was needed this season
Mm-hmm.
for the purposes that I'm gonna piggyback off what you said for the purposes that the young guys that we have in our stable.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he's the knowledgeable guy. His past history says that he's getting a little long in the tooth, and we all know that. But for him to be around the group of guys that we got to give them the knowledge and the wherewithal, how to train, how to
Mm-hmm.
prepare yourself, what to look for in certain situations, is invaluable. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for those reasons alone, I was not uh willing to let him go at this
Right.
present time. Now maybe at the end of the season, they can fish him off. I will keep him. They need him now. They still need him around these young guys that we got, man, because they're not like ready to be this cut loose. They
Right.
still need
They're in that learning phase still.
right, they still need knowledge. They still need because there's gonna be situations, and there have been situations that the players been through where they went to Slay and Slay said, look for this, or whatever.
Do this. Right.
I've, I've heard it been said about that by Quinyon Mitchell. He uses Slay on a lot of different occasions. He stays in his ear, so it's very important for him to be here.
Mm-hmm.
Now Bradbury is another one.
Dang.
A lot of people is down on him, but the knowledge and experience you
That's
can't
bar none.
yeah you can't deny that. And
Yeah.
that's one thing that them young guys that we have, needs
Mm-hmm.
from the two guys back there with the experience and the years that they have combined and their playing experience on the field in certain situations and playoff experience is invaluable to the young
Mm-hmm.
guys we got. So yeah. Now Nick Sirianni's a different animal with me.
Here we go. Doomsday got something for you.
He said Nick's too emotional, which affects the outlook on the overall game plan. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. I think Nick shot
go ahead, Mr. Reggie. My fault. Go ahead.
I think Nick shot his Watt here in Philly. I think this should be the last season for him as a head coach here in Philadelphia. No disrespect to him. I mean, he did the best he could do. He did get us in the Super Bowl, to a Super Bowl. But his coaching style for what we have now, the young core coming up, he'll ruin them guys. Yeah. He would destroy them young guys that we got. And we got them on both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only thing I think else we need, though, and I honestly seen that tonight, we need another running back.
Yeah. That's funny that you said that, because that was something else I wanted to talk about.
We need another running back. Gainwell is not it. I mean,
or do you think they need to run Shipley more?
Yes. Give the man a shot.
Man. Because he had that break off touchdown before they called it back last week. Right. And I've been kind of high on Will Shipley just for the simple fact of what we've been seeing from him.
Too, but he should have had his first career touchdown. But
yeah, that's crazy, man.
I think we need another back. Now, how they want to do it, or I don't know. But Gainwell, to me, is not it. I mean, he's a backup.
Situationally, when you put him in, he's a liability. You know what you about to do when you see Gainwell come in, or the opposing team knows what the Eagles are going to do when Gainwell's in.
Right.
And it's like here and there he'll break off for, don't get me wrong, like I ain't trying to disrespect him and nothing like that, but he'll break off for, because like was it last week 14-yard rush that he had in the Cincinnati game or something like that. So it's like here and there, but you're right about that. Either Shipley or because I was a proponent to go out and go get Kareem Hunt before the Kansas City Chiefs picked him up, and look what he's doing right now. And then there was somebody else I thought of. I was saying to go pick up before the season started, because I didn't know how Gainwell was going to pan out. And it's like, I understand, he's been on the team. Fletch was his cousin and things like that. But I'm looking for production out of players, man. I don't really care about too much of the outside stuff. No, like I said, no disrespect, but I want to see production from the players, because it's like I said, when I seen Kenneth Gainwell going, I'm like, oh boy, here we go. And don't get me wrong, he do good things. He does pick up blocks well and things like that. But even then, it's like you got to do more. You got to be more effective, more use. You had to have more use than just what I just said right there. So we'll see, man. I don't know, but one thing my fault, Mr. Virgin. One thing I did want to say was I did a video like before the season had started, right? And this is about Nick. I don't know if Lane Johnson was specifically talking about him, but like I'm piggybacking off what Doomsday just said. They had asked Lane Johnson. This is after Brian Johnson then got fired. They done did all the firings and stuff like that. Who they want to get rid of, who they want to keep. I think they had Saquon Barkley at the time too, if I'm not mistaken. So, and they had asked Lane Johnson. They were like, "Do you think the prime is still in the building?" And he said, "We'll find out." That's just letting me know right there that between the coaching, because I know the players, they got things going on amongst themselves, but coaching wise, what has been the biggest consistent over these last few years when you look at this offense, you look at how the game is being called, it's the head coach. He got all the control, so I don't see why it would be, any different. I'm thinking we coming into this game like you said, we looking at it like, dang man, we up at the half, we up 22-zip. Like how much better did you want your team to play at that point? You feel what I'm saying? And then to do all that extracurricular play call, like the situational, the play calling was just terrible in the moments.
Right.
You pretty much give the game away, man. So it's like, you lose a team like that. You lose your team like that. And it's not another bye week coming up. The bye week's over with. So whatever happens from here on out is what it's going to be. So
it's all going forward from there. So I mean, like I said, the good thing about this here was I was at the game. I got to get to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to be there and all that there stuff. But for me to go to a game like that and see them get out, well, I ain't gonna say out coached, but he did get out coached for that period of time. and then the players, for some reason, I don't know. Like I said, he just messed up the flow of the game.
The rhythm
was going great until he's tried these going for these two extra points. I'm like, what is he doing this for? Just kick the ball, get the 1 point, kick the ball, and let's go.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Like in my mind, that's what I'm saying. In my mind, I'm like this. All right, they had nothing. They had nothing on the board. Nothing. Right. So my thing is, the only thing in my mind is I'm trying to impose my will, letting you know I'm the better I'm not the quarterback, the better head coach in Philadelphia. You ain't bring us no chip yet, bro. You got us there, but you ain't bring us no chip. Doug brought us the chip, man. I'm gonna always have a love for Doug, regardless of what team he coached. But for him to come in there and then for Nick to act the way that he does, he always shows his emotions. Like it don't make any sense. You don't see this stuff from you don't see this type of pedigree from a Bill Belichick or winning coaches. You don't see Andy Reid. You don't see that, man. And I don't got no problem with Nick doing, his little, when they win, he's out there yelling at the fans and stuff like that. But when it comes to that play calling, it's just I don't get it. I don't get it. And then it's like because I know you weren't, because like on the TV they show like it was like I don't know what he called. I think he probably went for it again, and you can kind of see Kellen Moore like what the like why are we going for it again? And then there's a point where Nick Sirianni walks past Christian Parker, the quarterback coach, and you can just see Christian Parker like looking at Nick like what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to win, or are you just working against us?
Yeah, what are you doing here?
What are we doing?
Come on,
man. You thought we lost, man. The way we talking, you good, Doomsday. You good, Doomsday.
Now I'm gonna say this. Sorry for the spelling. Don't worry about it, bro. Everybody does.
Hey, man, listen to how we be talking on here, man. So yeah, but you good, bro.
The other good thing that came out about it, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it loud and proud. You know what I mean? My boy Shady in the Hall of Fame. So
crazy work, yes, sir.
That's what my doggy dog.
That's
one of my favorites. He's one of my top. He's on the top list of one of my favorite Eagles. So I was glad to see that honor that the Eagles did do for him, and that was all well performed and laid out for him down there, and the people that came to represent for him to be there, to honor him into the Eagles Hall of Fame was some classy guys. The guys that they brought down there was A1 class guys in our organization. So I was glad for him for that night, for this night. His family, grandmother, kids, nephews, nieces, everybody was there to, celebrate with them on this night. And I'm very proud of him. And I don't know if you'll see this, Shady, but congratulations to you once again, my brother.
Yes, sir, man. Congrats.
City of Philadelphia. And just keep doing what you're doing, man. But yeah, man. That's what I got for the night on them guys, man. But I wanted to go back and talk about this from the past.
What's up?
The kid played tonight. He played. I believe he's in the books as a D lineman. Trevor Walker, right?
Oh, for the Jaguars.
Now everybody's talking. There's a lot of talk about him possibly being a person of interest for the Eagles, along with the kid Adams and Crosby and Khalil Mack. Am I correct? Khalil Mack? No, not Khalil Mack. Myles Garrett. So I don't know. If it's me, I would like to get a kid like him. He's 23 years old. He has 6.5 sacks. He had 10 sacks last season with the Jaguars. Now, this game here for the Jaguars, to me, would have been a no-brainer for them to blow things up. But the Eagles made it a little bit difficult for the owners to say, okay, that's just go ahead and shell out and let's re-kick this thing. So I think it's going to be difficult now for the Eagles to even get a shot at this kid. I know Howie's going to pick up the phone. I'm not going to doubt Howie because I know Howie he He make water into wine and all that good.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it can't be done with Howie.
No,
That's
for
what
sure.
Howie Roseman. But he's the kid that I would, out of all the guys that's on the board that the people have been talking about in the past weeks, the Adams, the Garretts, and the Crosbys, and the likes of some others that was mentioned that I don't recall their names off the top of my head, but those were the main group of guys that I looked into, and they all seem to be quality guys. I can't deny that.
Right.
But my favorite one of all of them is the Walker kid that from the Jaguars. I think this kid has a lot of upside. Philly, he's he
see what he did tonight.
Right.
Fumble return for the touchdown. So I think that was him. Yeah.
That was him.
Yeah.
And
so
he has familiarity with players on the team. He's a
Georgia Bulldog, right.
So that would definitely help him adjust easily. You know what I mean? It just be a matter of where and how Vic Fangio wants to use the young man. But he's 23 years old, man. And he's still on his rookie contract.
Yep. And that's the only thing, like, I feel as though it's like, paying him. Because I guess this year you have him, and then next year you're going to have to, worry about having to pay him. And did Bryce Huff even do anything today?
No. He walked on the field.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm telling you, no need.
They said no need. He said there's no need to even look.
No.
Yo. I'm really pulling for him, but it's because we paid the man. I ain't got no choice. We paid him.
It's a lot of them getting paid. They doing that.
Golly, Mr. Reggie, this is killing me because it's like I watched the Jets game the other night. Oh my God, Hassan Reddick, man. But just Hassan Reddick. I'm like, why didn't we keep this man? Why? Why didn't we keep this man? Now, if something was going on with him behind the scenes, I understand. But when I sit there and watch him play on that field, the man was sitting on his couch for 8-9 weeks and coming in the game and is still effective. And I'm sitting here talking about Bryce Huff that's been playing for 9 weeks, paid and all that. Can't get nothing.
I don't think Bryce Huff got 5 tackles.
Oh my God, bro! Like, I'm not trying, Bryce. And if you watch this, I'm not trying to be rude, bro. We just expect Philly a different place, man. We just expect more, man. Like when you get paid, we really do expect a lot out of those players that get played. Like they get paid. Excuse me.
To be fair on what you're saying, and Bryce Huff, if you do happen to check this out or hear something from somebody else about what we say, their comments. This is our thoughts. This is our take on things. Take it how you want. I mean, this is Philly. This is how we do it. But
fact.
This is how we feel. And I ain't gonna disrespect you.
No, not at all. But the standard high, man.
I'm going by the eye test and what I see. So what I see from you is 0. Whether you got like the jersey you wear, 0.
But it ain't Huff on the back of that joint. I'll tell you that. Now I'll tell you that.
No, nothing. I mean, the type of players that we have come through here, and the type of player that we didn't resign, which is Hassan Reddick, and for you to be in the position that he left to see what you putting out is a disgrace.
It's crazy to see, man.
It's a disgrace. Now, it might not be your fault, but it's a disgrace. I mean, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, I don't know if we need like more time in the scheme because I know like you, but it's like, bro, I need to see a little bit. I just need to see something, man, for the money that he getting paid. Because I watched that Jets game. I'm telling you, Mr. Reggie, it's like a sign. It's like a sign they didn't miss a beat, man. He's still just lethal, bending around the corner, getting hands on the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, man, why? So
he got it.
You can say that again. You definitely can say that again.
He got it. Some of them guys, man, that out there don't have it, man.
Nah.
I mean, they put on the pads and they just come out and go through the motions.
Right. Get the check whenever the check come out and just head into the next week like it is what it is. Not that I'm saying that's Bryce Huff, but I'm just like
you get them guys like Reddick, like Dawkins, like the Watts brothers,
The Watts, yeah. They crazy.
the Miles Garrett's, those guys, they got it. You know what I mean? The
Yep.
Donalds, you know what I mean?
Even Crosby. That's why they try and go out and get him too. So it's like, when I know they said he's probably not going to trade him, but
now they want it. Some guys just ain't built for it. I mean, you know.
no. And you know the crazy part of that, and I try to take it easy on Bryce because I know he went undrafted, so I know his path was a little bit different. And like I said, I know this is his first year, but I was just expecting because and at the same time I shouldn't even have been expecting that because he was already a rotational player coming from the Jets. So it was like you try to turn a rotational player, which I probably should take back everything I just said that I'm thinking about this because we try to take a rotational player and place him in the place of what I just said. This man been sitting on his couch for 9 weeks, came in here and was disrupting everything. And the man was sitting on his couch 9 weeks. That's how you know what you just said is true. He got it. Everybody don't have that, man. Everybody don't, and that's why I was so mind-blowing to me. Like, why are we getting rid of this man? 10 sacks consistently. Like, it might come in spurts, but it's 10 sacks consistently back to back to back every season. He probably go for 10 sacks. He could probably go get 10 sacks this season. And he only played. He just started playing week 9. So it's crazy, man. But man,
7 games. What what's that? 6
we got
games?
another 8, 9. Yeah, 7, 8 games, something like that.
I tell you what. I'm willing to bet on it. I guarantee you probably wind up with 4 sacks.
I'm for sure he's gonna get 4 sacks, and I know because you know that pick turned into something now that he playing. I forgot all about that because when we traded him, I guess if he played a percentage of what was like 63, 66% of the snaps or so many sacks, I think that third round pick turned into a second round pick in the 26th draft. I think 26, 25. I can't remember the pick, but I know it was like a third round turned into a second round. So I do hope he do well. So, but it's just, bro, it's night and day with him and Huff. So
we might as well cash that in there.
Yeah, and find us another Reddick. Because I'm telling you, that's not hard to say it again.
We might not get another Reddick, but we get that young boy Walker, right? Because listen, you gotta look at it this way. Look at it this way, y'all. Check this out. Rams gone.
Yeah.
He gonna go. Sweat probably won't be hit back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So you need somebody to fill in no slot. And
right.
For me, to go out and get who's the kid they was talking about trying to get the young old gentleman, the older guy, I think he played for Denver. What's his name? The linebacker they was talking about trying to go get. He was playing for Denver. Now he's with Buffalo. He's with Buffalo. What's his guy?
Oh, you talking about Von Miller?
Yeah, they was talking about him. Why would you do that?
I wouldn't do it. No disrespect to Von, but like he's getting up there in age and he's coming off of injuries and surgeries and stuff like that too. But he is effective when he do play. I will say that he's still effective.
We're in a youth movement right now.
Right.
We can't afford them guys that's 31, 30, 35. Now, Hassan Reddick would have been accessible because he's already in the system. Okay,
and that's what I said. The age, barring age, I understand that, but he was already here. He was already here. You didn't need the moving for nobody else.
And he produced.
And it
wasn't like he wasn't producing. And he said, "Well, he fell off." No. So, and I believe that Hassan would have worked with them and his team, and the Eagles would have probably said, "Look, this is what we need from Hassan. We want to keep you here.
Right.
We're gonna maneuver your money around. And backload it. We want backload it.
Right. Or something pay you know, you might not get paid what you want, and that's what they was trying to do because they felt like he's just one side. He's a one-sided player. He can't cover, but he do one thing very well. He bring the pressure and he gets you sacked. So it's like, and that's kind of what we're kind of missing off that edge, man. I know Sweat did all right tonight, but it's like, could you imagine if we had him and Sweat like we used to playing like this under Vic Fangio? Unless Vic Fangio has something to do with it, him not being here. But I mean, I don't see why. I don't think Vic would care. As long as you go out there and do your job, he could give 2 licks and spit what you do off the field. So,
and that goes to take me to go back to my mind thought when you say that about that with Vic Fangio with the white kid. Something that for this kid, because he had a hell of a preseason with us. I mean, he
Talking
had
about Cooper DeJean?
huh?
Talking about Cooper DeJean, or are we talking about
Devin White?
Oh, Devin White. Yes.
That was kind of weird situation with him.
Oh, I mean, we didn't even talk about that.
No, I'm saying we got time. We got time to
No, but I'm saying because we ain't did the podcast, so that's some things we done missed.
Right.
So yeah, but even that,
we got time.
Yeah, I ain't got nowhere to be. Go ahead. What do you think?
It was something weird about him with that situation because to me,
mm-hmm.
My mindset is fully on the back door of this. Something internal was going on.
Facts.
I believe it was internal. I don't want to point fingers to say nobody directly, but I believe it was something with Fangio for him. Yeah, I think so. I think Fangio said he wanted to, because with Huff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you said a few minutes about Huff.
Mm-hmm.
He was a rotational player.
Right.
So you bring a guy in that's a rotational player, you look at the film and see what made him successful, and you use him in that way to keep him
effective. Keep him effective.
Right. Effective. What's the word I was trying to get out of my mouth? Thanks for clearing it up.
No, you good. Yeah,
why would you try to take a guy that's a rotational guy and put him in the position that he's in and he's not effective? Put him where he's effective, where you saw his effectability and the quality of play that you signed him for,
right?
The team that he played for,
right?
Look at the film and see where his areas that his strengths was,
and
you utilize that. I don't understand how these guys, these coaches and stuff, get the money they get, and then they get players that they want, and then they try to reposition them. You know what I mean?
Try to strip away the best things of them to show all the poorest qualities.
Right.
Because my thing is Bryce Huff really could be a great player. And I'm not saying he not, but the way that they use him, like for Baldy to come out and say why and Vic Fangio, and that's the crazy part because Vic Fangio has 40+ years of experience coaching defense. So it's not like he ain't never seen this before. Like he don't know how to read film or something like that. So that's why I didn't understand, like, for Baldy to come out and say, well, they're using him wrong. Because I don't know. I'm not a film guru. I don't know how to, you know what I'm saying? Like we do the eye test and stuff like that, but you know, the different stances and things like that, I'm not too familiar with. But they said he's in the wrong stance. He should be, you know what I'm saying, 4-point stance, whatever the case may be, and they were using him wrong all those games.
They got to put one hand down in the dirt when he was with the Jets. Let's go back and look at his Jets film. Right?
Yeah.
Some of his Jets pads film and see how his stance was. He had 4 hands. He was on a 4-point stance. I think that's 4-point stance.
I think it was a 4-point, if I'm not mistaken. But it's
with the one coming off the edge.
One or have him standing up, like,
or standing up. He can't get the momentum that he needs.
Nope. He already kind of like undersized too, so it's like you kind of want him to get the leverage. You feel what I'm saying? So when he coming off the line and he fast. So me personally, that's how I would use him. But like you said, it's like some of the things that you would think are common knowledge that these coaches or should be common knowledge. And Nick Sirianni, I'm talking to Nick today. Going for 2 how many times? Crazy. Yeah. Crazy, man. And it's like and I'm trying to like and because I watched Dan Sileo too. Like I've been watching Dan Sileo heavy. And I'm starting to understand some of the things he's talking about, because it's like he's like the team is starting to come together, but he always says the one inconsistency is your coaching. He said, "What is your coach going to do?" And just like today, this just looked like not Tampa Bay, the Saints game all over again. Like you just like you're making it harder for your team, man. I just don't see how he can keep these guys under control through the rest of the season. To me, if he keep doing stuff like this, I don't understand how this is going to last. In my eyes, like we rolling right now, but I don't know, man.
I would love to see him gone. Hate to say that, Nick, but I would like to see him gone.
Wait, when is his? Do you know when his contract is up? His
Get rid of him now. I don't care about contract. Tear this shit up. Tear this shit up, man.
Yo, no, but my thing is this: if it's Nick interfering, I would like to see what Kellen Moore could do as a head coach, because like when you see those spurts and plays, I know that's Kellen Moore calling that. When you see them rhythm plays with like last week with Jalen Hurts, that second half, how comfortable he looked, that looked like all Kellen Moore. No Nick Sirianni and influence, nothing. All Kellen Moore. So I would really like to see what Kellen Moore can do. I'm not.
And then, excuse me.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The one play that was on the far end from me, but I could see the back end of it.
Okay.
He was back to me going towards that end zone. They threw an out route to what's his name? The linebacker.
Yes. Van Summeren. Van Summeren. I'm like, for what?
What are they gonna do? He's gonna get him yard. What kind of,
my man has been doing an A1 job blocking.
If you bring him in, it's the block.
It's the block. Why are we trying? And you know why? All I can think about is, well, we want to run these little tendencies off these plays. I understand that, but my thing is, he is more effective when he's blocking for a runner, especially Saquon Barkley. You've been seeing it.
But at least if you bring him in, run the play to make him block first, so they won't. You got me?
Right. They just handed it off like he's just a player. Like I throw it to him just like he's just a player. Like what?
Are you kidding me?
I said that too. I said you ain't gonna see him on defense too much longer. He an offensive player now, and they trying to change him into that because I guess his background. But at the same time,
he's just an athlete. He's an athlete. Because his athleticism, he can catch the ball now.
Right.
But you got to give it to him in the right spot. Not that.
Yeah.
He got to make nobody miss.
I mean, caught the ball and he was tackled. He was already they sniffed that out quick, and I'm like, and it's like they want to run these stupid screenplays and stuff like that. I'm tired of seeing them because it's like we're not really getting no yards from them. Like once in a while, yes, but they tackle in the backfield or you're getting tackled. Like it's not going anywhere. So
it's sad, man.
Man, listen, I watch the lines and I watch. You know, even still, like Brock Purdy in the 49, you still watch them and they're still clucking. Yeah, they might slow up here and there, but they're still moving consistency with the offense and all that. It's like niggas just like, you know what? What can I do to mess this up? We up 20-something points.
Getting bad. I hope it don't revert back to the situation that we had at the end of the last season. And it all it takes is a game like tonight, even though we won this game, bro.
And that's what I'm saying. It's no more bye weeks. It's no more bye weeks to be like, you know what, we off the rails. We need to get right.
Coming home, walking back to the subway to the thing, it was really stinky conversations among the Eagle fans leaving out of that stadium night. It was really stinky, even though we won. I mean, it was a lot. And see, I wanted to talk to some people,
right?
But I knew I had to get home, right? So I was trying to say I can't do it. So
right, yeah,
shot. But I was talking to him myself, and it was a lot of disappointment, even in the win. There was a lot of people saying Nick got to go. You know, the play calling sucks, which it did the last quarter. Why? You know, the things that we discussed basically. I mean, there's a lot of that, and I mean, I know I'm not wrong from what I saw, and and what you saw from where you were sitting at on TV, and plus you got to see better replays than I did.
Right? Yeah.
But you know, they did show some replays, which is fine. But for the most part, I mean, if we didn't win, if they didn't win that game, oh man, it would have been ugly walking back to the public transportation, man.
Man, tell me about it. And it's
man.
And like you said, this probably would have reverted us right back to the before the bye week. Like coming off a Tampa Bay win where we got blown out. Not that it was a blowout win, but just how they lost because they were in the lead for so long. That's what I'm saying. Like to do that to your defense where they're holding the team to nothing. And it looked like week to week, the defense has been getting better and better because they've been holding teams to lesser and lesser points. So it's like this week, nothing by the half. And then you go out here and you're like, you know what? I'm really trying to impose my will. I'm gonna go for 2. Even when it gets called back and you had the opportunity to go for the field goal and just get the 3 points, you still want to go for 2.
What?
Stupid. It's stupid or extra point. Excuse me. You still want to go for it, and it's like
if Glory is a human being,
I hope
that booth looking at what we looked at. There's no way he got to say just something got to be done.
Something, yeah, and I don't think he wants to do anything.
Watch that game tonight. He couldn't be happy with that performance.
He couldn't be. It's no way, especially after that second half, because usually the second half is when we start to get as of late, we've been getting the clucking at the second half or after the second half. And it just seems to be like either he's like mad because Kellen Moore's, been play calling well. I couldn't tell you, but it's like, why do this to ourselves?
Yeah.
Why do it?
And for me, man, and I don't know about a lot of y'all out there like that be looking at this podcast or may see it. It's not rocket science shit, man.
Honestly,
basic football knowledge, common sense knowledge. I mean, take the points. You're up 22-0. Kick the point. Kick them the ball. Get the ball back. Let your defense get a stop. Get the ball. Put some more points on the board. Okay, they shouldn't have scored tonight. If they would have scored anything, it would have been 3 points. That's it. That's it. The way he was playing the first half to the second half. You know what I mean? And the only other good thing came out of it, like you mentioned that at the top of the show, was that they scored in the first quarter. They got that out. They got that monkey.
Got that out the way. Yeah, got the monkey off their back.
And Shady McCoy halftime being the
you already know. Crazy work. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Once again, congrats to you, Shady. But hey, man, I don't know, man. Y'all guys, man, y'all let us know in our comment section what y'all think about
please
the game is in a whole. Who do you think I'm not gonna say is the blame for the play calling in the fourth quarter? I don't want that kind of, but I just want y'all to take overall on the game itself and any individual players that you felt that stood out to y'all guys, man. And who didn't stand out to y'all guys, but
right.
I mean, that's all I got, man. I mean, I'm gonna be going back around the circles. I mean, I can go back and talk about.
We be going back and forth all day, but
go back and talk about what we did talk about Devin White.
Mm-hmm.
And this is another thing, and I think Joey Shakes mentioned it, and
mm-hmm.
I'm sure that Philly 500 mentioned. Shout out to you, both of y'all guys, man. Appreciate y'all guys too. Why is every time a wide receiver on the board, we're linked to a wide receiver, and they barely use Dotson. He made a
hell of a pass tonight, though. I'll give him that.
That was a hell of a catch he caught.
But yeah, it was.
Did you see the shit that Saquon did? Jumped over the dude backwards.
Yo, we didn't even mention that. First off, shout out to Saquon Barkley. The man's been in the gym since he's got here. Shout out to Saquon Barkley. I had never seen nothing like that before in a game.
Nah. He jumped backwards.
Mr. Reggie, backwards, like the man got eyes in the back of his helmet or whatever the case may be.
That was incredible, man. And
then even leading up to it, juke, spin move. Oh, somebody about to come tackle me. Backwards hurdle.
Over it. Didn't even touch him.
Didn't even touch him. I'm like, yo, this dude's amazing. Like out there just having fun, backyard football.
Man, oh man.
Yo, I went crazy.
I was right there on the sideline where I was at too.
Yeah.
At like about the 30-yard line.
Mm-hmm.
We had perfect seats, man. The view, the angle, we said in section was 120, 125.
Oh, right you was low.
Yeah.
Okay. But did you get videos and all that?
I did it live. I got some. Yeah, I'm gonna put.
You went live? You went live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't even see it. I was tuned to the game. Though. I was.
Yeah, I went live.
Oh, you should have said something. Yeah, you got to tune in.
I was live for a little bit. I was just showing different bits and pieces. I was film some stuff to shut it down because I was into the game. I know
Yeah.
I couldn't do it like
It'd be hard. It'd be hard trying to.
I couldn't just like nah. So I did.
I got you.
Getting there, going into the game, shit like stuff, excuse my mouth, stuff
No,
like
you good.
that. And I did do some. I did take some shots of just some video.
Okay.
I'll put it up on later on, but
yeah, put them in your videos, man. Put them in your videos. So they like that kind of stuff.
But yeah, so I don't know, man. But yeah, Saquon was amazing with
Absolutely.
that run. That was one of the major runs I ever seen in football. I've seen some hurdles in my day, but not a backwards.
Never a backwards hurdle. And I've been watching football a long time. Maybe not as long as you, but I've never seen nothing like that before. So
nobody do no shit like that.
What? Crazy.
Yeah, the stands was going nuts, man.
What? I seen it. I said, boy, what?
I didn't get that because, like I said, I couldn't. Sorry about that, y'all. I was at the game. I couldn't film the game and be there.
It's too much.
Do that. I can't do that.
I can't do it neither, man. I can't do it because it's too much going on. You want to be engaged. You know what I'm saying? So you want to miss nothing.
Things that's not good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
I'll be really into the games, man. But yeah, I had a very, 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 very good time down there tonight.
I'm glad you did, Mr. Reggie. Glad you did, man.
The way your coaching went, and I want to thank my cousin Tony. Tony, thank you, man. If you check this podcast, I
appreciate you, Tony,
for extending your blessings out to me because he got blessed. He won the ticket. So
that's what's up.
He called his favorite cousin up. Yo, man.
It is nice to be somebody's favorite cousin.
No more. You ain't gotta say no more. I got what? I'm there. Okay,
I'm there. I'm taking off whatever I gotta do. We're gonna change the schedule around for that. What?
Well, I'm there. And it was
that's what's up.
I said, say no more, man.
Yes, sir.
But once again, man, I want to thank all y'all guys, man, who see this podcast.
Absolutely, y'all.
And the ones who stopped by tonight, Doomsday and Oz, and the rest of y'all guys who stopped in and checked us out, man. That's my man. Like I said, that's Niall over there, Niall Frazier. No Cut Sports Podcast, and I'm Reggie. That on yourself, Media Sports, man.
You already know.
Out on our platform. Stick to it over here on this Mean Green podcast, man. We're gonna keep it moving, man. We'll pick up our pace on it. Just a matter of time, but we gonna definitely pick up our pace. You agree with that?
Yeah, man. You want to go back to trying just doing the Sundays again, or
we can do it on Sundays if something popping during the week.
Yeah, we just hop on. Like, even if it ain't for long, we can just a couple minutes, whatever the case may be, just to get whatever we need to get out there.
But like the draft, the trade deadline. So something big gonna pop on that.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely have something for that. If it ain't number 15 minutes.
Okay.
Get our little speech on it. I'll give our opinions so our listeners can get some of that. And But yeah, man, hit that like button, man. And
please
subscribe to the channel. We just some brothers out here trying to make it on the YouTube platform, man.
Already know.
That's for much. Thumbs up don't cost you nothing, man.
Hit
that like button don't cost nothing. Hit that like button. And I appreciate y'all. I truly do, man. I enjoy what I do. I know he definitely enjoys what he does. So, just give us show brothers a little love, man.
Yeah, appreciate that.
So we can keep this here, nice and smooth podcast, man.
Fact.
We ain't asked for donations or nothing yet.
Nah, not yet. No, I think when we get bigger, they gonna start throwing them little. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the beg, but it'd be nice.
God bless them, man. God bless
them. Appreciate y'all, man, for sure. But yeah, man, it's.
I definitely donate. I donate to some certain guys.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I always try to slide through, show love, man, to other content creators. So,
that's what's like, man. Ain't no shame.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. You already know. But we approaching the hour, man. You got anything else, Mr. Reggie?
I don't have anything else, man. I just want to tell everybody thanks once again, man. You can take us off if you want.
All right.
Everybody, y'all be safe. It's safe to say it ain't safe in them streets, but y'all keep an eye on yourself and be careful, man. Love on your loved ones and be nice to yourself, man.
Yep. You already know. And with that being, one more thing, man, because I got to be an adult. Make sure y'all get out and vote. Make sure I ain't gonna tell you who to vote for, but make sure y'all get out and vote on Tuesday because it's a crazy world we living in. But other than that, it's now. And Mr. Reggie from the Mean Green Podcast, we really do appreciate everybody that came through, stopped through, talked to us, dropped their questions and the insight that they did have for us. And we appreciate y'all just stopping through. So with that being said, man, we'll see y'all next week. Bar strong. Wait, bar strong.
Strong.
Yes, sir. You already know. You
Yeah.
already know. Make sure you subscribe to both channels. And with that being said, we'll talk to y'all. Go Birds, baby.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah. All right, man. You have a
All
good
right.
night.
You too, Mr. Reggie.
All right. Peace.
All right, man.